Hi friends, welcome to SR Physics Academy. Today we are going to discuss about Raman spectroscopy. Sir Chandrasekhar Venkat Raman was an Indian physicist known for his work in the field of light scattering. Raman was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1930 for his research on light scattering. When National Science Day is celebrated in India on 28 February each year to mark the discovery of the Raman effect. Raman spectroscopy is a spectroscopic technique used to detect vibrational, rotational and other states in a molecular system. When light interacts with a molecule in a gas, liquid or solid, the vast majority of the photons are dispersed or scattered at the same energy as the incident photons. This is described as elastic scattering or relay scattering. So, in this case, incident ray is denoted here nu naught and scattering means nu s. So, when incident ray and scattering ray both are equal, that means here we are not losing any energy here. That means we can say relay scattering or elastic scattering. A small number of, if you are taking a small number of these photon, approximately one photon in 10 million will scatter at a different frequency. Okay. Then the incident photon, this process is called, we can say, inelastic scattering or Raman scattering. That means here the incident light and scattering light, both it is not equal. So we can say Raman scattering or inelastic scattering. Either the energy is loose or gain. The Raman scattering we can be classified into two, Stokes lines and anti-Stokes lines. So in this case, in the Stokes line what happened? The incident ray is greater than the scattering light. So that is, we can say that Stokes lines. The anti-Stokes lines are incident ray when the incident radiation is less than scattering of light. Okay. So once more I am explaining here. When most of the collision in the molecules, okay, in this matter, most of the collision in the molecule with the photons are elastic in nature and scattered frequency is similar to incident frequency. This phenomena is referred to as, what is that, relay scattering. But some collisions are elastic and scattered photons have frequency lower or higher, whether lower or higher than the incident frequency. This phenomena is called Raman scattering. In Raman scattering, the lines on the low or high frequency side of the relay line are called Stokes lines or anti-Stokes lines. We will discuss about some models showing relay scattering, Stokes lines and anti-Stokes scattering. In this one, all of you we know that we discuss about that here. First, relay scattering. That means when the matter interact with the electromagnetic radiation, what have we learned? That is that we are getting some absorbed radiation. It will go to, that means here the ground state. Okay, here I am taking the ground 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. So in this case, when the incident light, that is the energy is absorbed. So what happened here? The electron will jump to higher state. Then again, so here we will get some radiations. Okay, that radiation we called as H nu radiation. after exciting, okay, so after that what happened, again it will emitted back to same position. That means here, that is the initial position is 0 and the emitted radiation also it is the same position. Then we can say that it is a relay scattering. That means the incident radiation is equal to scattering light. We can say nu naught equal to nu s. Next is, it is the Stokes, we can also say that Stokes-Raman scattering. In this here, what is the point here? 0 position. Okay, it's a ground state. So when the energy is, what happened? It is excited state. It will jump to lower to higher level. After that, what happened? Then again it will come back. That means here again it will emitted some radiation. After reach where it is in 0 level only. Okay, 0, not 0, it is a 1 level. So in this case, the difference between, okay, this is, see, some difference is there. So this is from ground state 0, then after that again the another ground state, we can say that from 1. So these different states, so the difference between the energy of the incident photon and energy of the scattered photon is called Raman shift. Clear now? Okay, next is, even we can say that when the change in energy of the scattered photon is less than that incident photon, the scattering is called Stokes scattering. Similarly here, look at this picture. We know that before we learned about what is anti-Stokes lens. In this case, incident radiation is less compared to scattering. Okay, this one you have to remember. So in this, when the change in energy of the scattered photon. So in this case, what happened? When it is starting the energy to jump from first state. Okay. So here, the energy jump from where first state to high excited state. After the, what is that? It is observing some energy again. Then after that again, it is from excited state to, what is that? Emitted some radiation to reach where? So 0 state, is it? That is one step down. So in this case, what happened? The scattering is more. Okay. Here scattering is less. So that is, we can say that anti-Stokes lens. So in this here, see, the difference between, in this case, what is that? The difference between the energy of the incident photon, it is start where? First stage, is it? Number 1. Okay, number 1 state level. And the energy of the scattered photon, okay, this is where it will reach 0. So this difference also, that is, we can say that, what is that? Raman shift. So here I am written Raman shift. Is it clear? So when the change in energy of the scattered photon is more than the incident photon, this scattering is called anti-Stokes. Anti-Stokes lens or anti-Stokes-Raman scattering. Okay. Hope you understand. Next, just we will discuss now once more what is the difference between Rayleigh and Raman scattering. So from Rayleigh scattering was named after the scientist Rayleigh. Already we know that his full name is Lord Rayleigh. Rayleigh scattering is a form of an elastic scattering of light or any other electromagnetic radiation. Even in Rayleigh scattering, the scattered photon have which energy it will come? It will be same energy as the incident photon. As we discuss later. Rayleigh scattering, the scattering does not change the chemical nature of the material in the medium through which the light passes. For example, the blue color of the sky as a result of Rayleigh scattering of light in the atmosphere. Next is Raman scattering. We already know that Raman scattering was named after the scientist C.V. Raman. Raman scattering is a form of inelastic. So in the last one, Rayleigh scattering, we learned elastic. Is it? In this one, Raman scattering, inelastic scattering. So what is the difference between elastic and inelastic? Elastic means what? Here it is no loss of energy. But in this case, what is it? Either gain or loss of energy. Inelastic scattering of light or any other electromagnetic radiation. In Raman scattering, the energy of the scattered photon is either lost or increased than that of the incident photons. When we know that what is Raman shift mean? Raman shift is the energy difference between the incident light and scattered light. Okay, it's clear now. Now from this diagram, what did you understand this one? We know that Rayleigh scattering. In this Rayleigh scattering, the incident ray and scattered radiation both are equal. Okay, we don't have any doubt here. Next is Raman scattering. In Raman scattering, the lines on the low frequency or high frequency side, the side of the Rayleigh lines are called either Stokes lines or anti-Stokes lines. Next is the difference between, in this case, the difference between energy of the incident photon. First we will take the Stokes line. In this case, this is the incident ray. Okay. So incident photon and energy of the scattered photon. This is incident, this is energy. So this difference, we can say that this is Raman shift. Okay. So in this case, this is incident ray. Compared to incident ray, what it is emitted ray, it is a more, okay, the scattered line. So that is this difference, we can say that Raman shift. Next is, we can say that the change in, for example, Raman shift, the change in frequency. In this case, Stokes line, how we can take the Stokes lines mean delta nu, this change of energy, delta nu equal to nu naught minus nu 0, and this is, we can say that nu 0, scattered line is more in this case. So in this nu s minus nu 0, that is delta nu. Next is change in frequency, also we can say that delta V equal to nu 0 minus nu. Even I am writing here one formula, nu equal to what will come? 1 by lambda. So this is very important formula when we are doing the numerical. It will be very useful. So nu equal to 1 by lambda. So now we will discuss with the numerical problem. So in this numerical problem, first one question is, the exciting line in an experiment is 5460. The 5460 means what? This is the value, this is, we know that Rayleigh scattering. See, what is the Armstrong means what? It will be the lambda, the wavelength. So what is the unit of lambda? Means wavelength is, we can say that meter, centimeter, Armstrong. So in this case, lambda value. So I am writing here the exciting line. It is nothing but Rayleigh. Okay, Rayleigh light, Rayleigh scattering, and the Stokes line. What is the Stokes line's value here? The 5520 Armstrong. Is it? So what we have to calculate? Find the wavelength of the anti-Stokes lines. Okay. So in this, for example, again we are going back. So in this case, we know that what is the value here? Rayleigh scattering value, we know that. Given their question, they are giving Stokes values, Stokes scattering value they are giving. So what we have to calculate? Anti-Stokes lines. Okay. That means we know this value, we know this value here. So we have to calculate anti-Stokes lines distance here. Okay, this value. Okay, this one. Now, Okay, first we have to just converting. Okay, in this case, nu means here the wave number. So first we have to remember the Stokes line and anti-Stokes line have same wave number. Okay, you have to remember wave number displacement with respect to the exciting line. Okay, so again we will go back. In this case here, what is that? Whatever the incident ray, then again we are getting scattering of light. Okay, both are, it is a Rayleigh line and scattering and Stokes line and anti-Stokes line. So in this case, Stokes and anti-Stokes lines have the same wave number displacement with respect to the what exciting line. Exciting line is nothing but Rayleigh scattering. So now we have to calculate the wavelength of anti-Stokes line. So nu value, nu what it is the Rayleigh value, even we can write it here nu. Okay, R we can write, that is nothing but exciting or Rayleigh. Okay, so we know what is the formula of nu. Nu equal to 1 by lambda, is it? Okay, here we know the lambda value. So nu equal to 1 by, just we are substituting the lambda value 5460. Even you should know that Armstrong. So 1 Armstrong equal to, what is the value of 1 Armstrong? 1 Armstrong equal to 10 power minus 8 centimeter. Okay, it's clear? That is the value. Okay, it's 10 power minus 8. So you have to remember these two values. That means one is Armstrong value 10 power minus 8 centimeter. That means you have to convert according to the unit. Centimeter and lambda equal, nu equal to 1 by lambda. After that, in this case what we are substituting the value of lambda here. That's it. So lambda equal to 5460 and Armstrong value 10 power minus 8 centimeter. So this step is, hope you understood, is it? So 5460 into 10 power minus 8 centimeter. When we are dividing by 1 by 5460, you will get 18315 centimeter minus 1. Next is we know the Stokes lines. In this Stokes lines, what is that? Same only 1 by, that is we are getting, we have only lambda value here. So lambda 1 by 5520 10 power minus 8 centimeter. Okay. Have to remember, first we have to convert lambda into nu value. So just we are putting 1 by 5520 10 power 8. After the calculation we will get 18116 centimeter minus 1. Now we have two values, is it? 18315, 18116. Now what we have to do that? Wave number displacement we have to do that. Then only we can calculate what anti-Stokes line. So in this one, delta nu equal to 18315 minus 11. See the first value 18315 minus, we have to subtract, then 18116. Then how much that distance is there? 199 centimeter minus 1. So this is the wave number displacement. Clear? Okay. Now next is the wave number corresponding to anti-clockwise lines, anti-Stokes lines are there, is it? So what we have to do? We know that Rayleigh value already, Rayleigh value it is a common, it is for what? Stokes and anti-Stokes lines. So Rayleigh value, that means we know that 18315. Okay, both are here centimeter units, so I have not written here, plus what is delta nu, that the difference wave 199. So we will get 18514 centimeter minus 1. Okay. So the corresponding wavelength is, now we have to convert it into what? Armstrong, is it? So 1 by 18514, so we will get 5.5 410 10 power minus 6 centimeter. So again we are converting into centimeter to Armstrong. So we will get 5401. So look at here, this is we have got it anti-Stokes line 5401 and Stokes line is 5520 and Rayleigh scattering is 5460. What did you understand from this one? Okay, so in this one, Raman line with the higher energy. Okay, higher energy means we will get lower wavelength than the Rayleigh line are referred to as anti-Stokes lines. Clear? Where the scattered light gain energy from interacting with the existing vibration in the sample. Even Raman line with the lower energy, we know that when it is the lower energy, in this case lower energy means we will get what? Higher wavelength occur when incident light loses energy by existing molecular vibration. So you can practice 2 or 3 same solved problems, so you will get more clarity. Just recalling, Raman effect discovered in the year of 1928. Next is, according to Raman effect, the Stokes lines are higher. Okay, lower energy means we will get longer wavelength. Okay, this is we know that 1928, but C.V. Raman was awarded 1930, but discovered in the year 1928. Okay, so that means here the frequency decreases means the wavelength is automatically increased. Thanks for watching.